Throughout history, pandemics have swept across the world, changing the course of nations and human life itself. Diseases that strike fear into the hearts of millions, wiping out populations, leaving scars that last generations. But what are the deadliest pandemics we've faced, and how did humanity overcome them? We begin with one of the earliest known pandemics, the Plague of Justinian in 541 AD. Named after the Byzantine Emperor Justinian I, this outbreak of the bubonic plague devastated Constantinople and the Mediterranean region. The cause? A bacterium known as Yersinia pestis, the same bacteria responsible for other major outbreaks like the Black Death. Carried by fleas on rats, this plague spread rapidly, killing an estimated 30 to 50 million people, about half the population of Europe at the time. Justinian's empire was crippled. This pandemic arguably weakened the Byzantine Empire and reshaped European history forever. But this was just the beginning. Fast forward 800 years to one of the most infamous pandemics in human history, the Black Death. Between 1347 and 1351, the same Yersinia pestis bacteria struck again. This time, it took the lives of an estimated 75 to 200 million people in Eurasia. It spread along trade routes, and once again, rats and fleas were the carriers. But this pandemic had a more global impact. It ravaged Asia, Europe, and the Middle East, killing entire towns and altering social structures. The fear was so widespread that it changed art, culture, and religion, creating an era of profound darkness in Europe. But humanity persevered, although the aftermath left economies shattered and populations forever changed. In more modern history, after the horrors of World War I, the world faced yet another deadly pandemic, the Spanish flu. Unlike the previous pandemics, this one struck in a time of greater medical understanding, yet the world was still woefully unprepared. Originating from a strain of the H1N1 influenza virus, this flu was particularly deadly to young, healthy adults. In just over a year, it claimed the lives of 50 to 100 million people. At a time when travel was becoming easier, the virus spread like wildfire. Public health measures were crude, but masks, quarantines, and social distancing were already in play. Sound familiar? And now, in the 21st century, we've lived through a pandemic of our own, the COVID-19 pandemic. Caused by the novel coronavirus SARS-CoV-2, this virus spread across the globe in just a few months. With over 680 million confirmed cases and over 6.9 million deaths as of 2023, COVID-19 left no corner of the world untouched. Unlike past pandemics, this one had us fighting on multiple fronts, against the virus, misinformation, and societal upheaval. But thanks to global cooperation, scientific advancement, and the development of vaccines, we've started to turn the tide. COVID-19 reminded us that pandemics aren't a thing of the past, they're a constant challenge we must be prepared for. From the Plague of Justinian to COVID-19, pandemics have been a recurring force in shaping human history. They've changed the way we live, the way we treat disease, and the way we interact with the world. But the lesson we must always remember is that while pandemics are inevitable, human resilience, innovation, and solidarity can overcome even the darkest of times. Thanks for watching. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into history, science, and beyond. Drop a comment below about which pandemic you think had the greatest impact on human history. Let's start a conversation.